Cracking down on a deadly problem. Since the beginning of the year, 3 Illinois state troopers have been hit and killed by drivers while working on the side of the road. Our Vinton Blandon is breaking down the punishment you could get if you don't comply with the new updated Scott's Law. Vinny?
Right now, Courtney, if you were to ask any Illinois state trooper about how many people drive the interstates you see behind me and violate Scott's Law, they might tell you that number is staggering. Illinois State Police have issued between January and May 7 times more Scott's Law violations than they did in the same period last year. I talked with a trooper who says he is proof people need to slow down and drive and move over.
I was on my motorcycle. On the side of the road, conducting a traffic stop.
As scary as that was, Illinois State Trooper Scott Wetzler can't remember the date.
Looked up and saw a semi coming on the shoulder right for me.
The 16-year trooper was on the interstate in Bond County near Greenville.
I had a split second to react and actually jumped into the vehicle that I had pulled over. And right about the time that I jumped into the vehicle, the semi smashed into the side of the car, and it was like an explosion.
ISP has seen an explosive number of accidents this year. 16 of the agency's troopers have been struck by drivers who failed to slow down and move over for emergency vehicles stopped with flashing lights on the side of the road.
And if it would have been a rear end, a full impact rear end, the outcome would have been much different for me. But yeah, I'm here to talk about it, fortunately.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has signed into law legislation creating stiffer penalties for drivers who violate the move over law. Trooper Wetzler is glad to see renewed emphasis on the law, considering he knew so many troopers hurt and killed this year.
It brings back that emotion, you know, it impacts you psychologically, you know. Like I said, this is my office where I have to work every day.
The move over law requires drivers to slow down and move over if they can, if they see an emergency vehicle pulled to the side with their flashing lights on. Now, this law can give you stiffer penalties and higher fines, and some of that penalty includes a jail term of 1 year, and it could go as high as 3 years. Reporting live in East St. Louis, Vinton Blandon, News 4.